Hello, in this video I'm going to show you how you can download, install and run Java software on Mac operating system. In another video I show exactly the same thing for Windows operating system. Let's get started. Actually it's pretty simple. All you need to do is you need to go to a search engine and type install JDK. JDK stands for Java Development Kit. You're going to see a bunch of links. You need to click on the link from Oracle Corporation. Oracle Corporation is a company that manages and maintains Java software. So go ahead and click on that. I'm sure you're going to see a bunch of options for Java SE. SE is Java Standard Edition. Please click on JDK download and pick appropriate operating system for yourself. In our case, we're going to have Mac operating system. Accept the terms and then download. And then it's going to download the software on your computer. Once download is completed, go ahead and double click on the package. It's going to ask you to install. The one that I'm installing right now is JDK 14.0.1. Double click on it. And it's going to ask you to enter your passcode or password and type it and install the software. It's pretty easy. And you're all done. Move the downloaded file to trash so that it doesn't occupy space in your computer. Now I'm going to show you how you can write a very simple Java program and compile and run it. In order to do that, we need a simple text editor. In Mac, it is text edit. You bring text edit. Well, when you bring it for the first time, it comes with rich text format, and you may need to go to preferences, and then you need to switch from rich text to plain text. And that's something you need to do because I don't want to use rich text format. And also you may have these two options checked initially, uncheck them. So again, instead of rich text, select plain text and then uncheck the first, check spelling as you type, and also check spelling automatically. You should uncheck those two. Then you will have this editor. And you're going to type your first very simple program, public, let's say class test. Okay, and then let's go ahead and have our main method, public static void main and a string array. I know you may not know what those are, but do not worry. I'm just showing how you can compile and run your first program here. System.out.println and then say hello TSU students. Okay, and then we are gonna save it, but for first I think we need to use capital letters. That's the common convention in Java. Okay, so I'm going to save it, but I want to work in a clean folder. I'm going to create a folder. I'm going to call this folder as learning folder. Okay, all right, so let's keep this folder right here. And let's go ahead and save this with Command S, or you can go to File and S and select Desktop. Learning, the name of the file will match the class. So you're going to say test.java with capital T. Okay, test.java. Okay, so here is your file. Now, how are we going to compile this and run this? First, let's click on this. This is going to bring us a graphical user interface. This is a graphical user interface to interact with your operating system. But I'm going to show you another interface called command line interface that enables you to interact with your operating system as well. And in order to do that, we are going to bring terminal app. Terminal app, you go to Launchpad and type, search for terminal. Terminal app is another way for you to interact with the operating system. Graphical interface is one way, this is another way. And by default, if you go to your computer, you're gonna see, for example, if I go to my computer here, the operating system is installed in a hard drive, Macintosh HD. And this hard drive has applications, library, system, and users folder. Those three folders, you do not mess up with them. They are operating system and applications installed in your computer related. Users folder shows the users of this computer, and there's only one user in this case, which is Ali Segment. By default, this tilde shows that you are in the users folder for the current user. Okay, but we know that our program test.java is not in that users folder, but it is where on desktop, and then under desktop we have another folder called learning, and this is right there. So in the users folder, if I say ls, if I list all the folders, it shows that desktop is one of the folders that my main user folder has a subfolder. So I'm going to switch there. I will say cd. cd stands for change directory. By the way, I have another video that explains terminal app and command prompt app in more detail. This is just to show you how to install and run the software, Java Standard Edition. Therefore, there's another video that you should watch. I'm going to navigate to my desktop. Now, this used to be tilde, but now it is what? Desktop. That means I'm on my desktop right now. Under desktop, if I say ls, it's going to list that I also have a subfolder called learning. I'm going to navigate there and say ls. Now, as you see from command line interface, I have test.java. From graphical interface, I have test.java, and this is my text editor. I'm going to go and type javac and then test.java. Javac stands for compile. So once you install Java successfully, javac is one of the executable commands that you can use to compile your program. Okay, so if you compile successfully, it's going to generate a class file called test.class. And if you list here, you're going to see test.class right here too. This is the one we're going to run. All we need to do is just say Java test without C, and then it is going to run and it will say hello TSU students. It is this much simple. I hope you understood, and it is pretty much fun. Please watch the other videos if you have Windows operating system and so on, and have fun in this class.